Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the November meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals for the City of Middletown. Please rise for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which
it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to start with roll call for the evening. Wendy Rodriguez. Mark Woody.
Here.
Marianne Cavallaro.
Here.
Myself, Jim Burtis, and Keith Hollick.
Here.
And tonight we have Theron representing the Fire Inspector's Office and our counselor, Rich. Next, I'd like to move on with a motion and a second to approve the July 19th of 2023 ZBA minutes. Do I have a motion? Motion by Wendy, second by Keith. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, and the motion passes unanimously. All right. Like to proceed to the first item on the agenda, which is Orange Terrace Properties. We received communication from the applicant that they would like to adjourn for future consideration. Counselor, do we need a
motion?
Okay. So I'm asking for a motion to adjourn Orange Terrace for future consideration at the applicant's request. Do I have a motion?
You do.
Mark? And a second? By Marianne? All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously. And I'd like to move on to the second item on the agenda, which is 137 Linden Avenue. If the applicant is here, I'd ask them to step forward and bring us up to speed.
Everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah.
So I understand you're the applicant for 137 Linden Avenue.
Yes.
That would be a use variance for a non-owner occupied two-family dwelling
Yes.
in the OR2.
Yes.
So do you want to bring us up to speed on how the property is doing?
Oh, okay. This property I bought 2017. So that time, everywhere damaged. A lot of garbage in the house. I cleaned them up and put the apartment back. And there was a lot of criminal there. So a lot of drug dealer used that space. After I bought it, I cleaned them up. So now neighbor, appreciate me. So, but only things, the building has like 15,000 square foot, 3 stories, and the existing parking space is about 46. Right now only one apartment, so I can rent them out. So meanwhile, I submit the 5 years tax return showing the loss. I spent almost 400,000, to fix them. So right now I get the loss. I wish I can, get more apartment for cover my, loss. So.
Okay. What is the current condition of the property?
It's good condition. Everything's, I rehab them. So
So
good condition. Yeah.
you're stating that there are no current code violations?
Sorry.
Do you have any violations currently against the property?
Yeah. I got one condemned for one apartment. Was rent them all. So.
Okay. In order for us to process an
Well, Jim, before you do that, Theron, can you tell us what's going on with the property?
Yeah, and so, yes, you have a condemnation on the property for the illegal apartment,
Right.
and then there's other open violations. It's in a state of kind of disrepair, kind of construction. We haven't got the proper permits yet to do any of the construction work. So I know that you've been to court for this property, and there was a conditional discharge on that, which I don't think was met correctly. So there's multiple violations and then the condemnation, so it needs a lot of work still.
So they're on the violations, are they just general violations, or are they violations as the result of the way that it's being operated?
Both. Really both. The way it's being operated, the condemnation is for the illegal apartments. So,
Has he vacated that apartment?
I believe so, but I can't speak to that. Sixto, our other code officer, was handling that. I believe it was vacated, but I'm not sure.
Sir, has the apartment been vacated?
No, not yet.
Okay, it's got to be vacated. You're being violated for it, and the board can't hear the application until you become compliant. So you got to get that corrected.
Okay.
Go ahead, Theron.
I mean, that's it. I mean, there's things that need to be fixed. I mean,
And the applicant is aware of those things?
yes, he's aware. He's aware. Yes.
Thank you for bringing us up to speed, Theron. Thank you very much for coming tonight. Please go ahead and get those violations addressed, and then come back when you're ready, assuming do applications expire after a period of time?
They don't. You would just adjourn it for future consideration. Public hearing is still open.
Okay.
So you would need a motion to adjourn for future consideration when the applicant has corrected everything. He should plan to come forward at that time.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you very much for
You need the
coming up
motion.
this evening. I'd ask for a motion to adjourn Linden Avenue for future consideration. And motion made by Keith. A second, please, by Wendy. All in favor? The ayes have it. Motion passes. Is there any other business to be brought before the ZBA? All right. I wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving, and thank you for volunteering your time.
Motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn. First by Wendy, second by Keith. All in favor? Aye. The ayes have it.